We'll just keep going until we get it right. All right. Bum, 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 bum.
It's episode 3! Dylan sucks penis.
I don't know why I let
Hi,
you do
this
these
is
intros. I'm
the
doing the next
third
one.
episode of Peak the Mic. This is the third episode of the Dadcast. Dylan, welcome.
Thank you.
We're
You're not referring to me as my stage name anymore?
oh, fuck. Papa Dilly, welcome.
There we go.
I'd just like to say thank you for all our international listeners. We have 3, I think.
Well, there you go.
It's a big estimate.
I think that's enough to say we're worldwide at this point.
I'm Pitbull, dude. I'm Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. This is the Dadcast coming to you live right around the world.
Yeah, exactly. From one of our bedrooms.
We started like now. Yeah. We always record the podcast, as you know, in one of our beds, fully nude. But that's really how you get intimate. And you know we get intimate on this show. Yeah, we have shirts on. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
No, we could do that. Well, the shirt's already off. I don't want to put it back on.
It's cold. Not for you international listeners.
Snug up. Hey, am I right? Because we're worldwide. We need to make that very extremely clear. We're going places, basically.
Okay, now that
Please sponsor us.
Now that we've alienated everyone with our humour.
Now that everyone's tuned out, let's get into the serious stuff.
Fast food sucks. No, not the food. That's delicious and addictive.
I was going to say, I'd have to disagree there.
It's like a drug. But no one ever wants to eat in a fast food restaurant. They can't do it.
That's true. I like takeaway.
That's why takeaway exists, because the place is so disgusting you don't want to be there anymore.
I feel like I've never eaten... Let me rephrase that. In the past year, I haven't eaten in a fast food restaurant sober.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because... What it is, you can either be a child or you can be blind drunk, which is the same thing pretty much.
It's good that we keep those people in the same spot.
Yeah, you don't remember yourself, you act silly,
Yep.
you do embarrassing stuff with your leavings.
Yeah.
But when you're alone and you're in a fast food restaurant, there's nothing more depressing.
It's just sad, isn't it?
Yeah, I was trying to kill some time. I ended up going to KFC for dinner. And I sat in the restaurant because it was really cold outside, and it was just the most depressing thing in the world.
Was it... Please tell me it was like an empty restaurant. It was just you.
No. But the people there, it's like worse than being alone. It's just all these like fat, miserable people. Like they've all got like really bad facial hair. They've got like chicken grease stains all over their shirt. Like,
are you implying that you're better than these people and you don't fit in with that crowd, Brennan?
I'm not. I say I'm not fitting in the crowd. I don't think I'm better than these people.
Okay.
I think they've unlocked the secret to happiness. It's not caring. But sitting in there with the bright white fluorescent lights, like there's rubbish everywhere, like at 6 o'clock because no one cares about themselves. And like, honestly,
well, are you one of those people that when you finish, do you put your like bag or rubbish in the bin, or do you leave it on the table?
We
like
both
someone
used to
else,
work in fast food, so I think we both put it in the bin.
Well, I was always out the back.
Yeah.
So if anything, I'd be more inclined to not, because I don't like the front area people. They always boss me around. So yeah, clean up
KFC,
my table.
if you put it on the floor, it's probably just as acceptable, and stomped on it, and then screamed and defecated yourself. They're the kind of people that's... I was walking home with a friend the other day, and we went to, I think, Macca's or something, and we had about like 4 or 5 people that were just like not with it. They were like running, yelling, and screaming, demanding that they had like enough 50-cent coins to buy a cheeseburger.
Wow.
It was...
Wait, these were kids or...
No, adults.
Wow.
All walks of life. That's what Sydney City's like.
There you go. There was an 80-year-old screaming about the soft serve prices. They used to be 5 cents back in my day.
Yeah, that's Dylan yesterday.
That was me. I was very unhappy about it. What, 50 cents? What kind of... It's daylight robbery, bro.
Like 80 cents now.
What?
Maybe, I don't know.
My heart literally just like dropped.
You can tell we
I can't afford that anymore. You know what the 2 most unaffordable things are? House prices and soft serve prices.
It's all about tiers. Like, that's another thing. Like, when I go to a store, it's just like, I feel like people guess the prices. Like, I was in with a friend the other day, and there was, like, this wooden elephant, and I was like, that's probably, like, $20, right?
Okay.
It's 45.
45 for a wooden elephant?
Yeah.
Was it nice wood? Well, first of all, what kind of shop is selling these wooden elephants? This is not a shop I've been to.
It was a betting shop.
A bedding shop?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is it? Why is there a wooden elephant in a bed shop? I know
Fuck
you don't
knows.
work there. I know you don't work there. It's like, why can't you answer me, Brendan? You can't answer it. I need to speak to your manager.
I'm leaving the Dadcast, guys. not up to it. But so fast food's disgusted me so much that
But it's not the food. It's
not the food. It's the atmosphere.
Just get takeaway. Just don't sit there. What's the problem?
Yeah, but
no
then you
one's
have to sit
forcing you
somewhere
to
else,
sit
and
down.
then you're still by yourself, and you feel like even worse because you're eating food by yourself, and that's.
No, at least no one can see you though. What you're doing?
No, but
by
you have to
yourself,
be in a
no one
public
knows.
place, like because.
No, just go take it home.
But it's like a 15-minute walk. I don't want it to get cold.
15-minute walk.
Oh,
Whatever. There's
10-minute walk.
Bloody Maccas everywhere, every corner.
No, not where I live.
Well,
No.
you shouldn't have moved. There's one right out front of your old place.
Yeah, well, too bad.
That's what you get. That's what you get. No, I agree. I don't really like eating in fast food restaurants. I normally take it home. But the food is good. Well, the food is shit, pure shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's not real food, but it tastes good.
But it's
and
cheap
that's the
food.
main thing. It's cheap and it tastes good.
Like,
You can't have
I think
everything.
it really says something about a restaurant, like when you'd rather eat your meal in a car.
Yep.
Something that you're gonna have to sit in. Like,
I would,
like if
actually.
you're on a road trip, like you're spending like another half an hour in the car, and you have to smell that rank food the whole way home.
That's the thing I miss in Sydney. We both come from rural towns. They don't have drive-throughs here.
Yeah.
Drive-through, I live for the drive-through.
Exactly.
In Orange, I'd always just go through drive-through. I'd never actually go in.
But then, like, you've got the grease on your hands, and you gotta hold the steering wheel. And
Oh, so you eat while driving?
have
I'd
the
normally
rubbish.
park somewhere.
No, I usually park somewhere too. But you're still gonna have that grease on your hands unless you like go out and wash it, which defeats the whole point. I just think
where are you eating? KFC gives you those little wipes, those little hand wipes.
Oh, that's prissy. I think like any time where you'd rather eat in a car, like this really cramped, confined space, than eat in a restaurant. That's how you know the restaurant's shit.
Yeah, it needs to pick up its game. But to be fair, these sort of places, we're not their target demographic. They're not targeting. It's not fine dining. They're targeting the kind of people who are eating in there. They're targeting the slobs who you described before.
But I don't feel like we're fine dining kind of fellows. I mean, like.
Speak for yourself, Brendan.
Oh.
I'm currently drinking water out of a wine glass.
Yeah, I know. Fucking
I couldn't find any glasses. Every time I asked you, you're just like, yeah, just take any. I'm like, man, there's no bloody glass here. What do you mean take any? There's zero. You can't get any from zero.
Could have had mine.
And then I look over. Yeah, I'm looking for 5 minutes. Brendan's like, yeah, just take any in my house. Just take any glass. Looking for 5 minutes. Can't find a glass. Turn around. Brendan's just drinking a glass of water. Like, it's like, where'd you get that?
That's why you didn't.
God damn, the hospitality in this place. I'd rather eat in my car. I'd rather do the podcast in my car at this stage.
You say that's actually a good place to record. No, like legit because it's so muffled. Like it's so dead acoustically.
I heard closets are a good place to record.
Yeah, I know, but not for.
Well, I've been stuck in the closet all my life, so I'm
Yeah,
used
exactly. I haven't come out yet.
to it. Oh, do you have anything else to talk about fast food?
Well, I was just gonna say that like sort of a tangent on that is that I've recently done a grocery shop that's been completely vegan as a result of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bit of backstory. Brendan, Uncle Jeffy usually goes on these 1 week long diets. When I first met him, he was vegetarian, not for ethical reasons, just for shits and gigs.
No, because ethical reasons, like I would have done it a while ago. It's like why now?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not that much of an ethical person. I just think it's just like
I'm not much of an ethical person.
Yeah. So
That's a good. Get that on a
but
t-shirt.
like all the things that I like eat too much of, like salt and like cheese and stuff like that. That's all like is mainly in meat products and stuff like that. Like you don't want to eat too much bacon or like food, like a halal snack pack. Like that wipes that right out. So like
Yeah, how are you going to survive without your HSPs? I don't know.
Lord of the Fries has a vegan one.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you tried it? Does it
No,
taste
I
as
haven't.
good? Because the vegan equivalents never taste close.
No, that's why I think vegan. I've had really good vegan food, but it's never like the kind that is trying to emulate other things.
yeah.
Because then you're just thinking of the other thing and your expectation just
Yeah, they're way
ruins it.
too high. You can't beat the original.
Yeah, so like I just thought like you go to a vegan shop, don't actually become vegan, but just sort of like, oh, you know, eating pasta, eating good stuff, trying not to kill animals as you walk down the street.
So basically what you're telling me is you're not vegan, you're just eating some vegan foods.
Yes.
I think, isn't that just what anyone does? Like was eating a carrot today. Am I vegan as well? Am I doing the same diet as you? Because there's no meat in the carrot.
No, but do you have vegetable products in your fridge?
Yes, carrots.
I mean, like, meat products?
Meat products.
Yeah.
I have ham. Wait, are you cutting out meat fully?
Unless I'm buying it out.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are being actual vegan then?
Well, not really.
I thought you're just like, yeah, I'll buy pasta occasionally and that's it.
No, I mean, like, anything that's in my house is like pure vegan.
Really?
Yes.
But unless you eat out,
Yeah.
you'll get something.
Well, like, if someone offers you food or you're like got a hankering
Okay,
for
that's
something,
fair.
yeah.
That's fair. I always had this rule that I wouldn't eat like. I had this list of like certain foods I wouldn't eat. They were like unhealthy things like lollies and potato chips. But I had a rule that if anyone gave it to me for free or offer, you have to take it. It's free food. So that's what you kind of are. You're a vegan unless someone offers you like some bacon or something.
Exactly.
Fair? Is that fair?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It
So
sounds
how's it going then? How long has it been?
Well, I had cheese and bacon rolls today.
This is the thing about Uncle Jeffy.
Yeah,
You're never gonna last. You did.
It's not that it
week.
wasn't gonna last. It's just that like it wasn't. Again, I'm not doing it for ethical reasons.
Yeah.
So it's just like I was just like, you know what? I really feel like this, and then I had it because I do what I want.
There's nothing wrong with having a cheese and bacon roll.
It's not healthy.
But you can't call yourself vegan if that's what you have.
I'm not trying to call myself vegan. I just said I went for a vegan shop.
Okay, that's fair. All right.
Vegans feel pain. I mean, plants. And so do plants.
I don't know about that, Brett. I think we need to test it out. Can we get a vegan in and just start stabbing him and see if he feels pain?
They can be females too.
Okay, that's true. I shouldn't have. I used the wrong pronouns or something, did I?
Yeah, exactly.
Zer can feel pain too.
Plants can feel pain, is what I'm saying.
Okay, I see where you're leading into. Actually, this morning, a friend who I will not name. I don't know the ethics of naming people on this show without their consent.
Only Sophie.
Yeah. That's the third. We've named her every episode now.
Yeah, no.
This magical, mysterious Sophie.
The Holy Trilogy.
Yeah. Okay. We need to make it a thing that we're going to just bring her name up every show.
Yeah.
Well, no, it wasn't Sophie.
And never feature her ever.
It was Sam. She's doing some sort of course on empathy, and she needed to.
I tell you, I spoke to her on this as well, and I was just like, "What? Why do you need a course on that?"
Well, I guess it just teaches you to be more empathetic or something. I don't know. Why do you need a course on leadership? It teaches you how to be a leader.
Yeah, but not everyone's born a leader. People are sort of expected to be born with empathy. Unless you're Hitler.
I don't know. I think you can be taught it a little bit. Like,
Yeah, of course you can be taught it,
yeah,
but
so
that's more...
that's just what they're trying to do, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what she's doing.
Uni for that.
Talk to Sam. I don't know. I'm just telling you what she's doing. She's doing an empathy course.
You just said a name too.
Yeah. How many Sams are there? That's not even a gendered name. It's a unisex. There could be like millions of Sams. Okay. I was gonna say billions, but I'm like, nah, that means 1 in 7 people are named
That's
Sam.
a fair call.
I don't think so. I don't think it's a fair call. But anyway, millions at least. What was I talking about? Sam's doing an empathy course.
Yes.
And she wanted to interview me this morning for a presentation because I don't know how she worded it, but basically she said, you're not a very empathetic person. So I need to interview you and try and see why you're not empathetic. So she's asking me this sort of questions like, were you not loved enough as a kid and things like...
Papa Dilly is a renowned psychopath.
Yeah, exactly.
After saying I'm not an ethical person.
Yeah, well that's what she paints me as.
And
but I feel like I'm just
vegan too.
I'm 0% vegan.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was percentages. I
You're-
didn't know it was a spectrum.
you're eating-
I think it's a binary thing, Brendan. You
Not
eat
the
meat and animal products or you don't.
It's not the only spectrum you're on.
Okay. So anyway, Sam was asking me some questions, specifically around vegan issues.
Yes.
Because I had been, in the past, I had said that pescatarians have got it right, is my view. I think they're the wisest people amongst us. Because I believe, I can see where vegans are coming from saying, it's pretty unethical to eat meat.
Well, even like the global warming sort of thing, like with the cows fart too much.
Yeah, that's true.
Like they cause like a third of global warming.
Wait, are you telling me that vegans want like a cow genocide? Like they fart too much.
Well, they don't want to breed more of them. That's sort of the idea.
So it's kind of like the one-child policy on cows is what they're introducing.
And they don't want to like...
I don't know, I think it's an infringement on their rights, if you ask me. What if someone said you can't reproduce?
That's what China did.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. I honestly, I always have this radical theory...
Forced castration?
That probably won't work. No, it's just saying that, like, you can only have kids if you're rich. It's terrible from an ethical standpoint.
Okay,
but
please defend this. I'm interested.
It would fix it because, one, rich people don't want to have kids. Mm-hmm. Two, if they did, they'd be, like, guaranteed brought up in, like, wealthy homes. Because they're...
But then you got to think, is that... We're getting deep here, but is that a good thing that you're brought up in a wealthy home? Is that better than being brought up in a middle class or even lower class home?
Well, it means that you're not poor.
Yeah, but I reckon it means you got a silver spoon in your mouth, and I reckon people. This might be controversial, but I reckon people from rich families have less chance in life than people from poorer families. And I'm not talking.
Yeah, but what if everyone was like that?
Was rich, then we'd have like a society that wouldn't even function because they don't.
Yeah, but it would balance itself out. There'd be less people, and then balance itself out.
But all the people are going to be rich.
No, because it's going to balance itself out. Because if every kid's rich, then the economy is not going to mean as much. So, like, eventually just end up working out to how it is now. So eventually
just the economy wouldn't work. It would just stop working.
No, it would just... It means there wouldn't be as, like, big of a divide. Because all the poor people would be dead.
So, okay, well... We've got bloody Stalin over here.
No, I don't want to kill anyone.
Just wipe out one class of people. Anyways, how do we get onto this? I was talking about pescatarians, and I don't think I finished my point. Somehow we've got onto genocide.
Look, I don't want to kill anyone. I don't want to do this plan.
Okay.
I think it's... I didn't think it through the whole way, but
okay.
I'm just...
Neither did I. I don't know what you...
You
might be talking sense, but...
Yeah, but neither did Thanos, like... Apparently
I think Thanos had a point, to be honest. That's a different story.
Yeah, but like again, that is killing half the people.
But at least it wasn't discriminatory. It was random. It wasn't like I choose you to die because you're such and such. It was click your fingers, half the people are gone. He could have died. You know what's stopping him from being in the half?
Because he's got the glove.
Did it say that? Did it say the glove protects the person?
Well, he can alter reality. That's one of the powers.
Like. You know, I guess he could see the future with his time stone and see if he dies.
Yeah.
That'd be... Yeah.
What if he did? Like, he got the 5th gem and he's like, oh, wait a second.
Oh, shit, I know. I might not do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's fair. Yeah, I could talk about Infinity War for ages, though. But I want to talk about pescatarians, Brendan. God damn. Because they've got it right. They're some smart people. Because I think we can all agree, even though we do it, it's unethical to eat, like, animals. Because they feel pain... You know, do you think it's unethical to eat animals? Like I still do it because it's yum, but I think they've got a good point. It's probably a bit unethical to be eating animals when we don't need to.
I think there's a lot of problems with it.
Mm-hmm. I can agree that.
Yeah,
but I think pescatarians are a good in between because they don't eat animals, but they still eat fish.
Yeah, but fish are
hardly animals.
But fish are like one of the most over-resourced like. Fishing, like the fishing trawlers, they like hunt them till extinction pretty much. So like we got a bunch of fish that like because we've overfished, and now like the whole ecosystem's fucked.
Well, if we just stopped eating fish, then they're just gonna eat something else, and then that thing's gonna run out. I think we need less people.
I think we need a balance.
I think we need a Thanos to just save us.
Or we just stop letting the poor people breed.
Okay, well, yeah, okay. I don't know about that, but...
You want to kill half the people.
Yeah, but at least it's not discriminatory. Like, I could die in it. I would sacrifice myself for the greater good.
Audience, leave a comment below if you think you should either, like, stop people breeding or kill half people on Earth. Or in the universe.
When you say it like that, okay, I kind of agree with the breeding thing. Okay, I haven't thought it through. I just said he had his point.
I haven't thought the breeding thing all the way through.
Okay, well, I think we need to actually think about it a bit more.
We should stop random people from breeding. Let's compromise.
Okay.
You can't have kids.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, okay. That's fair.
That's why
the breeding lottery.
That's why they made smartphones. So the radiation could like make people infertile.
I'll tell you who we should make infertile.
Who?
That was a bad attempt at a segue.
That was a really... Where are you going with that? I really want to know.
Well, there's some people out there who run a similar sort of thing to what we're doing right now. And I think we should...
We should stop that data shit.
We should what?
Listeners, we need you guys to be
We need
our
legal
army.
advice.
We don't need legal advice.
Oh, okay, we're just skipping that. We need an army. We're just...
We need...
We're past the legal advice stage. We're just invading.
We discovered long after this conception that there is other dadcasts that we're beating one.
We're not the first Dadcast.
We're not the first dadcast, and that's very sad. But we're the best dadcast.
Okay, that's subjective.
No, see what happened was I was trying to link someone to the Dadcast, and
we don't have many listeners, so we try and promote as much as we can.
Exactly.
Like, please, here's the link, please.
Yeah, so I
Please
YouTubed myself, unshamedly, and
You YouTubed yourself.
well, the Dadcast,
Right.
and
So you typed in Dadcast on YouTube.
yes, and it came up with this channel that was not us. They had very professional done thumbnails and everything like that.
Hey, I think our thumbnails are pretty professional. I think you've done a good job with the veiny fella and the green lizard
Paint
man.
3D.
That's good.
Yeah, so a very good looking microphone and everything like that. Everything looks cool. But they only had 4 subscribers.
How many do we have?
8.
Uncle Jeffy?
As of right now.
So I think we're doubling them. I think we've got the rights now. I think that's how it works.
Yes, except that there's another Dadcast that we just discovered today that has 90 subscribers.
I take back my previous statements. I think it has to go on the content of the show, not the amount of subscribers.
I think we are the best Dadcasts because...
You admitted you haven't listened to the others, so I don't know how you can make a claim like that.
Well, 1, we've got the best art. 2,
You just said they have better thumbnails than us.
we got the best art though.
Our art is our thumbnails. It's the exact same picture. You just copied and pasted our logo, our channel banner, our thumbnails, and
Nah, the banner's different.
everything. What's the banner? I haven't seen it.
It's
Then.
pink with black writing.
Ah, okay, that's creative then.
Done in a different paint program.
So you reckon we have the best art
Yes.
or the best thumbnails?
Yes, because we actually drew ours.
Yeah. Well, you did. I won't take any credit. I don't know how to draw.
And also, we, like, our content's better.
But you haven't listened to the others.
I don't
How can
care.
you say that? That's okay.
Our content's better. We, one, we've got beautiful Australian accents. Mm-hmm.
How do you know the others aren't Australian?
Because it's Dadcast. Also, we're not real dads.
That's. Do you reckon the others? I want to listen to them. Do you reckon
They
they're
probably
like
are real dads. That's
talking
what's
about
funny.
dad things? Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh, yeah, little Timmy threw up in his bed today. He was like, oh, Daddy, please. And I said, fuck you, son.
And I said, you do that one more time and you're going up for adoption, mate.
Yeah, fuck it.
And that's how you do it.
Yeah, I'll put you in a fucking pound, mate, like a dog.
Time for this week's sponsor.
I'll whoop ya.
Okay.
Hi, my name's Mike from I'll Whoop Ya. Ever have a kid that's pretty overzealous? Has he played with his toys just a little too much? Is he mad at his video games? Bring him over to I'll Whoop Ya. We'll whoop him for free.
We've got all sorts of whooping devices. We've got
Stick.
wooden spoons, crowbars.
Fish.
The crowbars are more expensive though. That's
Crowbars
a
are
premium on that.
$14.99.
$14.99. 3 easy payments. Well, that was our sponsor. Thanks for sponsoring the Dadcast, and
thanks
where we
for our
encourage child abuse. That pays the bills.
Let the record show that was sarcasm.
Well, you speak for yourself. I was fully serious. Or was that sarcasm? I don't understand sarcasm, so I wouldn't know how to use it.
We're getting too meta.
We get deep on this show.
This is really like.
I've had too much of this wine, which is just water. I've done a reverse Jesus. I've turned the bloody wine into water over here.
This is.
Hey, you promised me goon next time I came around. Why am I drinking water out of a wine glass anyway?
You just came in here and he's like, I need water, please. Alright, since this podcast is going downhill fast, we're going to introduce a new segment.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is the first time I'm hearing this. This is a bit fancy.
Yeah,
What do we got?
We're planning to run this parallel to the Tinder segment. Because I didn't get any matches this week. This is called Brendan's Wisdoms.
We both got no matches, so we had to get in a new segment real quick. No, I haven't really been on it, but I'm sure I could find some good ones in there.
All right, so how Brendan's Wisdoms works is, I'll say a crazy story, and Dylan has to decide whether it's true or not.
Okay. Yep. This is good because I'm one of the most gullible people out there, and Brendan's one of the best liars out there. And often Brendan would just say some made up story that to any normal person they'd be like, "Oh, that's bullshit." But me, I'm like, "Oh, I'm like fully intrigued." I'm like, "Wow, that's interesting." There you go.
Okay, let me tell you this story, right?
Yeah.
So I was walking in Westfield.
Mm-hmm.
I went up the escalator, and I was with a friend at the time. And
that's a lie. He's got no friends. Can I lock it in now? Lock it in, Eddie. Ding, ding, ding. No, you go.
So, as I'm going up this escalator, I'm seeing this familiar face.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, who's this guy?
Jesus Christ.
No, it was not Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah. But I'd say it was close.
Really?
They're wearing all black.
Okay.
Not Satan.
Satanist, yeah.
He had slicked back hair, and I realized, hey, that's a singer from Panic at the Disco, Brendan Urie.
You've told me this story before. This is true.
Are you sure it's true?
Maybe you changed a little bit of the elements, but I know you've met this guy before.
Well, fuck. It is true. I did meet the singer of Panic at the Disco, Brendan Urie. Okay, well, since that one went too quickly...
I would have believed the Jesus one, to be honest. I saw a vision. You haven't prepared anymore. That's the end of the segment.
I went to Hollywood. Right?
Right. You've never been overseas. That's false.
With my grandma.
Okay.
Because my grandma flew me to Los Angeles. Right?
This sounds bullshit already, but keep going.
I went on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was really fun. And I was like...
I've been there. There's nothing fun about the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Grandma, I must pee-pee. And she was like, okay. And so I went to the bathroom, and someone opened the door. A 60-year-old man in a Spiderman costume.
Opened the door for you?
Yeah, no, he opened the door and went to the urinal right next to mine. No one else was standing there. And he peed right next to me. And he said, hi, Spidey fan. And then he didn't wash his hands and he left.
Okay. I feel like you've said a similar story to this. You've definitely told me a story about a guy in a Spider-Man costume. But I feel like you've made up some shit in there to try and falsify it a bit. So I'm going to say that's false.
It's true.
It's true, yeah. I feel like I've heard that story, something similar to that.
Yeah, well, that's when we're friends for 8 months.
Yeah. So what, you didn't falsify any of that story?
I did the Spidey fan one.
That's what maybe put me off. I'm like,
we just sort of made really awkward eye contact, and I think he looked at my 10-year-old penis and left.
Oh, Jesus.
It was, yeah.
That's, god damn.
Yep.
Well.
That was the end of Brendan's Wisdoms, everybody!
Can we end every segment with just like something depressing like that and just just move on? Well, pedophilia, what do you think about that? There we go.
Speaking of pedophilia, Dylan and
what kind of segue is this? Don't remember talking about this.
It's better than yours.
Alright, well, go on.
Okay, so the latest assignment that we've had together, we both do the same course at uni.
Yep.
Our role was to do documentaries.
Mm-hmm.
And
yours was about a pedophile, was it, or what's this?
Let me just. We had to use archival footage, and Dylan, what would you decide is something so important that you had to make a documentary about?
God, only the most important thing in the world, Uncle Jeffy.
What's that?
Myself.
Yourself? Oh,
hey.
Right. Could you explain it a bit?
Well, I just made a documentary about, the most important person in the world, myself. Just had to get my story out there. I've always thought, why haven't people... I was thinking, what hasn't been done? What have people not made a documentary about? And no one has ever made a documentary in my life. You'd think, wow, surely I've been asked before. Never, not once. So I really thought there was a gap in the market on Dylan's... I was about to say my full name then. Screw it. Dylan Swain Documentaries. I don't care. My name's out there. What are you going to do? If there's any documentary filmmakers listening, I'm keen to do a round 2. I'll send you my demo, my first one, my demo reel. But yeah, I made about myself and my YouTube channel.
Yes, the YouTube channel.
I know you were desperate to talk about
that's
it.
That's a hot topic. I just had to give you that segue there, even though I don't want you to talk about it. But that's a hot topic. Now, YouTube channels are great. They allow us to express ourselves. Except mine. Have you seen mine? I implore everyone to check out Dylan Swain on YouTube. That's
sponsoring this episode.
Yeah, he brought over his microphone.
Yep, there we go.
He has All Your Comedic Delights. He burnt pasta. That's in there.
That's in there.
He got scammed. He got scammed on
$1,500. I feel like I'll have to talk about that story one episode.
Let the listener go, ooh, I want to watch that on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, if you want to see me lose $1,500 on a pyramid scheme
in real time.
Yeah, in real time to see my bank account.
He's gonna go pro. He's like, yes.
Whoa! Look at it drop. At the end, when it hits 0, I'm just gonna jump off this building live. Hit that subscribe button.
But he wouldn't do that because he's got another series that's very close to my heart, the hearts of many animation fans on the internet.
I see where this is going.
Another YouTube star by the name of Tomska released a very popular series.
Wait, are you implying that I'm a YouTube star by saying another YouTube? Oh, thank you for the compliment.
There you go.
It's very it's like not justified at all. But okay, continue.
So in the days of animation, Tomska was very popular with his series ASDF movie.
Yes. That's true.
Can you name some jokes from ASDF movie?
Mine turtle.
Mine turtle?
Yep. There's a turtle with a mine on it.
I like trains.
Yep.
The muffin
that wants to
the muffin that wants to die. Yep. Alright. So my associate
Or is it mine dog? Maybe it's not mine turtle. I think there's a turtle of some sort.
Yeah.
With some sort of explosive device attached.
So I think the only way you could improve on that was to make it real life.
Yeah.
Which
I did.
Yes, Dylan has already done.
12-year-old me did.
Which movies did you do?
5 to 7.
5 to 7? I thought there was more than that.
No, thank God. There wasn't. 5, 6, and 7.
Well, Dylan, how would you like to know that there's actually 11 of them now?
Not in real life ones, though.
No, exactly.
Are you saying we should make an 11?
I'm saying you should make it.
I'm saying you got to be in it if you're making me do that.
Okay. I'll be...
No, I'm not remaking another ASDF movie because I get enough shit already from the first 3 that you bring up on a daily basis.
I'm sorry. You should keep making content where you lose $1,500.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, look, the ASDF movies made me more money than that video. They're monetized, so that's...
Yeah, we can't even monetize this channel. That's how popular Dylan is.
We can't monetize this channel because no one watches it.
Yeah. Please like and subscribe, listeners.
Thank you. Hit that bell notification.
So Dylan, I think you're a narcissist. I think you're full of ego and that you only care about yourself, and that's why you made a documentary about yourself.
Okay. Well,
how can you be so privileged?
Well, can I just ask, Brandon, what was your documentary about? Just out of just curiosity.
It's about an Australian legend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name?
Uncle Jeffy.
Uncle Jeffy, was it? So you made one about yourself too.
Yeah, but I did it goodly. Oh,
you haven't even seen mine, you son of a... I don't swear on this podcast, because I wanted to be monetized one day.
I can swear... You said a lot worse on this podcast.
Wouldn't do no such thing.
You wanted to kill half the people in the world just earlier.
Oh, that's just genocide. That's not swearing. Like, come on. It's just casual racism. Well, it wasn't racism. What were we doing genocide on?
You put a whole new thing into it. Well, we are going to get demonetized.
Hey, I'm not racist, but...
Shut up! No.
Okay.
Yes, I decided to do myself also.
Yep.
That really shows you listeners how much of an ego we have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you did yours goodly, so that's fair.
Goodly, yeah.
But I think you made fun of yourself a bit. You were telling me. So I think that's better.
I think it's good to make fun of yourself, and it's like a roast, but you have no friends.
Yeah, I tried to make fun of myself, but I was like, man, I'm just too perfect. I have no content.
Yeah.
I've just got nothing bad to say about myself.
Who'd you interview?
I interviewed myself. I did myself interviewing myself. No, not really. I interviewed my parents.
Yeah.
They did have bad shit to say about me, actually, to be fair. So if
What
you
did they
look
say?
it up, just how they didn't like me doing videos and things, and when they saw the ASDF movies, they're like, "God damn, we should have got that abortion." Just something like that. That was a direct quote, actually.
It was half price.
Yeah. It was, we should have taken up that
It
deal.
was on special.
2 for 1. No, yeah, we both did do a documentary on ourselves, which is, you're not wrong. Bit narcissistic. But look, you need narcissists in society. They keep the world spinning.
Exactly. Yeah. Without Kim Kardashian, who would we blindly worship?
I've got no idea.
Exactly.
The Kardashian gods, yeah.
Kardashian gods, yeah. Sitting upon the Kanye throne.
What throne are you talking about?
His deliciously bald head.
Okay. Well, do we want to wrap it up, or...
Alright, listeners, we're gonna play you off. Alright? You know the song that we're doing?
What are you, I'm not telepathic. Oh, good, Jeffy. Are you
We
going to tell
were
me what
playing
it
it
is?
before.
We played heaps. Born in the USA?
No.
Or did we play that? Was that the most recent song we played?
I told you we could fly, 'cause we all have wings, but some of us don't know why.
Thank you.